as an in-game leader. Now, Tarek, we've seen him rise to the occasion plenty, and probably surprisingly, but it's always a series of challenges as a new in-game leader.
Well, now heading into this pistol round for real in the second half, Cloud9, as we were saying, they are desperate to pick this one up, and already attention out towards A. Cloud9, they've started to group players up here, but Carrigan slaughters them in the back line. Olaf in with one, and now it is just Tarek and Skadoodle left.
That was so fast-paced, so aggressive. Cloud9 had no chance of even recovering. Tarek missing a couple shots, and that's going to seal his fate. And there goes Skadoodle. FaZe just running all over Cloud9.
And I mean, you can see it when it happens. FaZe kind of get into this mode where they start to look like that team that everyone fears, right? And that's very much what we're seeing now. Perfect pistol around there from them. And Cloud9 in with the force. They are now hoping that they can pull a FaZe here and actually win it back.
They'd absolutely love that, wouldn't they? Scouts on Skadoodle. Kerrigan's going to lead his way towards team mid, just waiting for someone to walk into his crosshair. It's Tarek who's closest up. He's got to be cautious. Ooh, and the timing on that is unfortunate for Kerrigan, but Tarek's going to be pleased about it. Even makes the gauntlet back. Olaf's got him pinned in on the other side, trying to find anything he can. Molotov out is going to force Tarek away. That's a good kill from Olaf. Doesn't take any damage in the exchange. And that's going to speed things up now for the FaZe team as Nico just slides his way out. Rush is going to find one kill. He's reloading. Nico's going to be able to finish him off. Skadoodle with a scout kill. But Nico is the one winning everything for FaZe. He's made progress all the way up, and he continues forward before being taken down.
Now it's a 2-on-2. That's just been pulled back for Cloud9. Skadoodle falls as he takes a quick trip down from the heavens. Automatic left 1 versus 2. Sneaks up through connector with the Deeg. Pressure's on. He's been spotted by Guardian. They're going to go back and pick up the bomb. Have plenty of time to play with here. Smoke off connector means that bomb plant can come in and automatic.
There's nothing you can really do there when that smoke goes down. It's got to be such a crushing feeling. You're trying to find some crack in it, but there's nothing. So he's just going to have to wait it out for just a little bit. But at the end of the day, not likely he wins this. It would be a miracle if he does. Here he comes, turning the corner. It's a missed shot on Guardian. Olaf patiently waiting for this, trying to get a little bit of damage, seeing if maybe there's a miracle that he's low, tags him in the foot and gets that kill, but Automatic's going to sit this out. Bring the Deagle into the next round, see if it can do any damage.
Yeah, Cloud9, they did inflict heavy damage there onto FaZe. I'm going to force 3 rebuys up into this round. But there comes a point where any damage to the economy is pretty worthless. FaZe going to be up 13-4 right now, 9 rounds ahead of Cloud9. And Cloud9 just having to grit their teeth into this round and can't invest anything. It's going to be 2 Zeus's brought up.
Why not? Well, we know Tarek loves him. We know Tarek's had a couple of rounds where he just goes for the Zeus kill. So at the end of the day, going for some style points here as this first map is starting to come to a close. They'll have basically one more chance, that next round that they can get the rifles to get back on board, to see if they can pull any momentum into this. One of those Zeuses is on the first train. That's Tarek, since Stewie is pushing in her right now. Automatic does find Kerrigan. Stewie can get nothing, and that's an avenue into the inner bomb, so they waste no time. Olaf just going to push up. Molotov into the choke point. That's going to block off all the rotation, so plenty of time to get the bomb plant, plenty of safety for it, and meanwhile, Nico's killing everything outside.
Yeah, he's just padding these stats that much more as he waits over in main. Skadoodle in with the Deeg. Okay, he's able to get Nico, but that's the end to his tricks as Guardian does come in through the back, and now it's Rush left 1 versus 3, waiting over here in Pop. There is an AK for him over at main. Should imagine that's what the end goal is here. Gonna go peeking on out, but those missed shots to Guardian, those are the kind you can't afford to miss. FaZe.
It's like he's tapping him on the shoulder and saying, turn around and fight me. He didn't want that at the end of the day. So 14-4, here's the buy. Skadoodle, he has a decision. Does he want to go for the M4 armor and utility, or does he get the AWP out? And at this point, I think you need a miracle. I think you take the AWP. You just say, that's one of the power pieces, that's one of the strengths of our lineup is Skadoodle with the AWP. Get it in his hands, see if anything can come from it. They need it right now. It needs to come out in this round.
And that's a lot of pressure to put on one man. Cloud9 trailing behind here on their map pick. FaZe already sending players over towards B, going to keep the pressure on. That's forced the rotation in from Tarek. And now the real plot behind these dastardly deeds looks to be to make some noise out towards that A bomb site. They go ahead and send a man into Pop Dog. Still have players waiting to see if any aggression comes out as well over here at main. Keeping these options open. And now in comes the utility from Nico and Guardian. Carrigan, the first man on the scene, able to open up. Skadoodle gets nothing done with the AWP. Automatic does what he can in return, but now it all falls to Rush. And they're going to push into him. Rush takes two. Nico and Guardian left, and Nico wants the head of Stewie inside the site, but it all falls to Guardian. 1 versus Tarek. Bomb on his back. And Tarek just ducking away. Guardian peeks into this from afar, gets the timing wrong, and Tarek's going to win it out. A 5th round for Cloud9. And a lifeline to try and make their way back into this.
It's not much of one. It's the minimal amount. They lose 4 players, so Tarek's going to have to drop something over, and he's going to buy one up himself, or they're going to have a weapon that's a little bit weaker. Stewie's going to be on the shotgun. They're going down to Famas just so they can have the extra utility, the extra nades, the extra kit here and there. But in a very big danger of being reset right after their first victory in this half. Rush is going to push up. Stewie's close to the shotgun, misses that. They're going to try and chase him down, and they're doing it. There's a kill. Now he's pushing up, not able to get the second. So close, but Kerrigan finds him. Rush is at about half HP as well, right underneath the ladder, waiting for the rotate back.
Yeah, he's ultimately going to get nothing done. Does smoke it off, keeps the aggression there. Disallows the play in through Pop. Nico, not really a duel he wants to be taking, but Rush will go ahead and give up the position now as he starts to take one a little bit more passive inside of the A-bomb site. There's still 1 minute and 5 seconds left for FaZe to play with. Olaf slowly but surely progressing down towards Ivy. There is this crossfire though set up between Rush and Automatic to try and shut this down.
The big question is, Guardian with this AWP, he's just kind of toying around in this mid-choke point. He's got plenty of time to find a pick. If anyone from Cloud9 strays a little bit too far into the open, he can punish them. It's a risky setup for Cloud9 as well because there's 2 players defending that inner bomb site. They even started to rotate a 3rd. So there's a lot of space for FaZe to work with that's out of sight. A lot of space for Guardian to get in good position. Nice kill from Automatic. FaZe gonna start pushing up now, but they've been dwindled. Rush gets 1 more, there goes Nico.
That's the bomb dropped as well with only 13 seconds left. This round might elude FaZe here. Got to the point now where they have to try and find the frags, and ultimately that's not gonna happen. Guardian will just fade away and opt to hold on to the AWP. As time gets the better of FaZe there.
Yeah, they had a lot of time obviously, and they had a lot of space to work with. It was the nades they were missing to be able to block things off. If they'd had some smokes, they could just put them up and get that bomb down, but no flashbangs to help clear anything, and they just get systematically dropped 1 by 1. So a 6th for Cloud9, and that time surviving with a few players. They're going to be able to have a stronger buy into this one. Still no AWP on Skadoodle, but at the moment they'll live with that, and they perhaps have a chance to close this up even more. Just pistols for FaZe outside of Guardian's op. It's going to be all on him. FaZe basically takes the leash off and gives him free reign to find whatever fight he wants.
Right now, it looks like that fight is going to be over here towards B. The rest of the team are in tow. Stewie and Skadoodle, they're the 2 men tasked with trying to lock down this B bomb site. That smoke going to come in all too late as they pushed right by it. Olaf opens up with Skadoodle, and now Stewie, he's going to fall short.
Not like this. Guardian is primed up to watch for the rotations through connector. He's just waiting, no smoke needed there. Cloud9, this would be another crippling pistol round win for FaZe. There's the aggression from Kerrigan. He finds a kill. Cloud9 just can't get into it, and it's all over. Nico takes the headshot onto Tarek, and it's just automatic. There's no chance of him even getting to the bomb in time, so he's got to fight to survive, and it's not going to happen. 15th for FaZe. There's some money in the coffers for Cloud9, but it's not much. This is going to be a sparse buy, and FaZe on the verge of taking map 1.
And I mean, what an awful way for that to fall apart for Cloud9. FaZe, the AWP ultimately doesn't even play into it. It's the pistols that do all the damage.
Yeah, and if you go back, that winning a round like that from FaZe is what kicked off their dominant run in the first half. I mean, Cloud9, there's been a couple crippling buys, losses to these pistols that you can't take, especially against a team like FaZe that they're going to build so much on momentum and on any success. There's Automatic. He managed that well. Kerrigan, a little bit bold, tries to sneak through the smoke. Maybe thinking because of the lead that Cloud9 is going to lose some focus, but at least not there.
Now they've got Olaf still waiting here. Automatic going to go ahead and take some aggression. Also takes the frag. Nico and Rain both tag low. These scouts are doing damage right now for Cloud9 as everyone within FaZe is within inches of death. They're going to start to peel away from A. See what this B-bomb site has in store. The one issue for them is going to be that Stewie, with his trusty Mag 7, has taken a more forward position over here towards B.
Should be able to get some kills with this here, as we've seen FaZe just kind of walk into the crosshair. Rain coming down the stairs. Stewie's just waiting, and it's going to be an easy one. There's the first, there's the second. Something to cheer for, and a third. Triple kill with the Mag 7. Some life in Cloud9 yet. That's going to help a lot with the money, but they've got to rattle off 8 straight if they want to force overtime.
I think the scariest thing here is when you look at Cloud9, even in these rounds where it seems like FaZe have nothing, you still can't say for sure that Cloud9 are going to be able to close it out. But the 3K from Stewie going to be great for the bank accounts and for the morale here of Cloud9. 4 players now lying wait over here towards A with a solo anchor left over at B. That's going to be Stewie. Did a fantastic job in the previous round.
He's got money for days now, doesn't he? Rain's got the only deagle. He'll take that peek. He spots out Automatic at the corner. This is a double up setup from the CT side. Should be able to manage it quite nicely, though, as FaZe have absolutely nothing outside of that deagle. There's no utility. It's all Glocks outside of it, so surely not this round. Rain looking for a peek, and that's a perfectly timed pop flash from Cloud9. Unlucky for Rain, and no one else from FaZe wants to even test this. They don't even want to move in, so Tarek's going to be able to get away quite nice.
Yeah, that Molotov just secures his retreat now, holding it from afar. Spots the 4 players coming his way. Just going to try and pad stats. Does take 3. Glock's able to do some damage at least. And Automatic and Russia there to get the situation back under control. Cloud9 now with 8 rounds. Let's not forget, we did see FaZe throw away a massive lead on this map versus Renegades. It was at 13-2 to their advantage. Ended up getting right down to the wire there, so there's no reason why we can't see a similar path carved by Cloud9, albeit not looking incredibly likely.
Yes, I mean, this is a different FaZe than what we saw on that day of those matches. I think that was day 1. So they've looked phenomenal ever since that kind of a performance. Certainly a huge lead here. Still plenty of rounds to go before we talk about that comeback for Cloud9. 15-8, double up setup on the CT side still. It's on Skadoodle and Automatic. And there's the stack working out perfectly. Tarek walks right into it. Rain and Nico, not even blind, no flashbang thrown in. It's an easy kill for them.
Yeah, this early man advantage has put FaZe firmly in the driving seat. Now the wall of smokes rains in out towards A. Rush going to try and take aggression. Is able to get one straight back and tries to secure a foothold up in pop, but it doesn't go his way. Stewie's going to fall shortly after the double orbs. That's all that remains, and they're going to start to get shut down one by one. Skadoodle has dropped the bomb, and now he's going to try and make the second, but Kerrigan shuts him down. That's enough for FaZe to win out map number 1. The map pick at Cloud9. They secure it 16-8.
Yeah, you thought Skadoodle might have had it, but that first half was too much from FaZe. They came alive in a big way. Started out with a huge lead. The frightening thing is that looked like it might have been one of the best chances for Cloud9 to take a map, so it gets even more difficult. They're going to have to shake it off, figure things out for map 2. They need something to spark them back up because this FaZe team looks on point with teamwork, with strategy, with the skill. It's all there for FaZe so far here at IEM Oakland. We're going to hear from the analysts when we return from the break.